talk about WCW. You know, when I had the flock and we used to walk to the ring and sit at ringside. Um, you know, having Goldberg's best match, first and best match. You know, first really good match. Uh, what about also like when I in ECW when I they talk about like when I made good. People think the real Gordy had returned, but it was still a shell of his former self. But you know, working with him, I pulled out of him the. So there's a bunch of different stuff people talk about. The Rhino match at Backlash in WWE, the hardcore title.
I feel like you do pull out the best of some guys that maybe either don't have it anymore or maybe they're green or you know what I mean? Like you can pull that out of some guys. The Goldberg thing, I feel like too many people don't mention it enough for my taking because Goldberg, if you think about it, you know, it's subjective, of course, but like how many real great matches did he have? You know what I mean? Scott Steiner, he had a good one, DDP, but yours really sticks out.
Two with me, one with Steiner, one with DDP.
I feel like maybe a lot of people don't mention that it doesn't come up, but that's just one of those things where it's like, wow, Raven is like really, especially at that point in '98, he was a year in. You know what I mean? You're really getting a lot out of him.
You know what's funny is when I was in TNA, Shannon Moore goes, "I loved your match with Goldberg on Thunder." I go, "No, it was on Raw." It was on Nitro. He goes, "No, the one you had with him on Thunder." I'm like, Thunder? I had one with him on Thunder? He goes, "Yeah, you had two matches with him." And I go, "Really? I don't even remember." And he showed me the match. I was like, "Oh wow, I totally forgot about that." But then another weird thing is I had a match. Apparently, somebody had an 8x10. They wanted me to sign of me and Brock Lesnar in the ring, and I was like, "I never was in the ring with Brock Lesnar. This is like photoshopped." And apparently, I was in the ring with Brock before he got big.
Wow, crazy! Is it the fact that you've had too many matches? It's like they all like jumble together.
Yeah, pretty much. They had too many drugs and too many chair shots.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess.
I definitely have some brain damage from the drugs and the chair shots.
I love those Goldberg matches because if you just listen to the crowd, they're going like absolutely insane. Especially like Sick Boy interferes or Kidman or Reese gets in there, he gets killed. I mean, they are going nuts for you and Goldberg in those matches. And then you bring out the stop sign, forget about it. They were just out of control.
It's an art form. You have to layer things. It's like, you can't just throw everything. Like that's why. Like I don't watch it anymore. I stopped watching in 2000 when they had the alliance angle and they used nobody and just squashed us. And I always said wrestling's a cruel mistress, and she was cruel that day, that run. But I stopped watching it because I lost interest, and so I don't watch it anymore. But the problem was, in my estimation, is that people don't think. They're not clever and they're not creative. That's the problem with most workers that don't ever rise to the top.